Hey guys, appreciate y'all coming back. I've been missing in action for about 2 weeks. I'll explain at the end of the video where I've been, but I'm back and I'm happy to be back. We're going to kind of wrap up a few loose ends on this video. It's going to talk about, we're going to do some welding on the frame. We're going to prep and prime it, get it ready. We built a battery box for it. Just a few odds and ends, so it's kind of an odd video of just a lot of small pieces kind of coming together. I've worked over the last 2 weeks, you know, a couple hours here, a couple hours there, and so I've kind of stitched all that together, tried to make some sense of it, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and we'll get this thing riding soon enough. Thanks. y'all doing? I missed you. Hopefully y'all missed me a little bit. I appreciate everybody subscribing. It's crazy. It's really ramped up in the last 2-3 weeks, which is funny because that's when I was missing in videos. So I get more subscribers the less videos I make, apparently. I don't know what that means, but take it for what it's worth. So today we've been working on this battery box and trying to get it in here. Trying to find the right spot. You know, something out of the way. The battery's actually pretty heavy considering how the 200X was such a light bike. I kind of hate putting that much weight right in the tail of it, but that's where the rider's at, so maybe I'll just go on a diet and kind of offset some of that, but probably not. But we'll pretend and we'll hope and maybe, but probably not. But anyways, so here's our battery box. I think it turned out pretty good. I've got to get a bracket, I guess you'd call it, or a latch, a door. I want to keep it simple, but I wanted it up here. Now this is an AGM battery, which means you can mount it in any position. I think that looks pretty trick right there in the tail. So what do y'all think? Check that out. So we got a lot of options. You know, anytime you're fabricating stuff, and let me tell you, I'm not a fabricator. I enjoy it, it's fun, but I'm not that good at it. But I get by, as you can see, I get by. So this is some flat bar that I had laying around the shop and some angle irons. And some of the reasons I did what I did was I wanted a positive stop in the back for the battery. And so that's why I put the angle here and here. So when the battery slides in, it's going against a piece of angle and you know, it's not gonna move. And then I made one continuous strap that goes all the way around, and then I welded it into the top of the frame here. And so it's not separate pieces. I guess that gives it more strength as well. And then I tied it together with some braces and, you know, kind of cleaned it up and finished it up. I think it's cosmetically, I think it's gonna be okay. The next thing is gonna be some type of latch here on the back. I'm not sure how I want to do it. I want something simple, but I don't want anything that can possibly touch both of these terminals because they're exposed on this type of battery. You know, we're gonna have the wires. I'm thinking, and this is my plan, is to turn the terminals up like so, okay? And then that gets the wiring up a little bit higher. Remember, the tail light drops in here, and that's why the battery's where it's at, is because of the tail light. Now, y'all know I'm not a purist or anything, but if we can make it look like it's, you know, camouflage, I certainly want to do that. So as you see now, this is where the tail light mounts, and you see how much space we have between the back of the tail light, the plug that comes off the back, and then the battery itself. So overall, I'm really pleased with it. Now, a lot of y'all are going to wonder this battery. This battery is a factory replacement for a 250 ES Big Red. I don't know what model it is. You can look in the description. I'll put a link to it down there. But I wanted a battery that was easy to get, not very expensive, and readily available. There was no point in putting some obscure battery in here that would be hard to find, build a bracket for it, and then not be able to find a battery in the future that fits that bracket. This battery will be around. It's a very common battery used on street bikes, and who knows what else they use it for. They may even put it in lawnmowers and stuff, who knows. But anyways, this is a 250 ES battery, Big Red size battery. So that's why I had it. It's new. It'll be a nice addition to this bike. We're almost there. We are almost there. It took a little longer than expected. We got our bracket on for our muffler. We got our front opened up for our starter. It's going to go in here. I'm thinking, what else is left? We need to do a mount for our muffler back here, our exhaust pipe. We need to put a bolt out here so we can tie in when we put our header on, or excuse me, when we put our muffler on. We have a bolt here. I cut off the original and it was all mangled and messed up anyway. But yeah, I'm lacking the door, so I'm going to shut up and get to work on that. Hey guys, appreciate y'all coming back. I've been gone for about 2 weeks. Time goes by so fast. So explanation, I guess, where I've been hiding. I haven't been hiding. I've been really busy. We had a family birthday, and then we had a lot of work at my 9 to 5. Has been crazy busy. But actually, the main reason I've been gone is because I've been studying. At 47 years of age, I've graduated college. I've been taking classes at night. I encourage you, if you think you're ever going to go to school, please do not wait. Do not wait at all. Go right out of high school. If you are in high school right now and you're watching this video and you like doing stuff with your hands, great. If you ever think you're going to go to school as soon as possible. Don't wait. The older you get, the harder it gets. You forget things. You forget things you thought you'd never forget. You're busy. You've got a life. You've got a 9 to 5. You've got hobbies like YouTube channels you're trying to launch. You've got a lot of stuff on your plate, and school takes a big portion of that. And I just finished up 6 years of it. So it's a commitment going part-time. It takes twice as long to get anything done. So by all means, let me encourage you, if you think you're ever going to go to school before you have a family, before you have a spouse, before you have a 9 to 5 that other people are relying on. You know, having a job is one thing, but having a job where other people depend on you having that job is completely different. And it's great. It's great, don't get me wrong. But if you can go to school first, by all means, I encourage you to do that first. So 200X, we'll paint it up next episode. I appreciate you watching. As always, like, share, and subscribe. We are gaining a lot of traction. I really appreciate it. I hope that you're enjoying it, and I hope possibly you can use some of it for repairing your own bikes and keeping them on the trail. So as always, thanks again. I appreciate it. Y'all take care.